What's up? It's me. It's Nathan here. It is Saturday, so here with Dylan. It is time for an NFL preview video. And the first game is the Carolina Panthers at Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to definitely go with Atlanta. What about you, Dylan?
I think that the Panthers might be able to pull this game off.
They might actually be able to pull it off, but with the defense, John Beeson out and everything, I just don't see how they can stop Matt Ryan and Roddy White and Michael Turner. Bad defense, three great offensive players, so I don't see that.
I agree, but you got to look at Carolina's offense too.
I do agree Carolina's offense has stepped up enormously. It is already one of the best offenses in the league, and Atlanta's defense is not the best, but however, Atlanta's offense outpowers Carolina's defense more than I think Carolina's offense outpowers Atlanta's defense. So I'm going to stick with Atlanta for this one, but not by much. I think it's going to be a 7 to 3 point game.
I'll go with the Panthers. Indianapolis or Cincinnati?
Definitely Cincinnati. I probably will not pull for Indianapolis ever this season.
I'm going to have to agree with you and go with Cincinnati.
You'd have to be stupid not to. San Francisco at Detroit now. This is actually going to be a really good game because San Francisco's 4-1. They've beaten a couple good teams. Detroit's 5-0. They've beaten good teams as well, like the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it's just kind of clashes of the powerhouses right now. I'm actually going to go with Detroit because I believe San Francisco not necessarily got lucky in the games they won against some of those good teams, but kind of, I think it was more the good teams having a bad week when they played San Francisco more than it is San Francisco being that good. So I'm going to go with Detroit.
I'm going with Detroit too.
I mean, it's not like a no contest thing, but just why wouldn't you pick Detroit right now?
What up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and...
St. Louis at Green Bay.
Green Bay definitely.
Do we really need to go over this? St. Louis is winless. Green Bay is undefeated. No contest, Green Bay. Buffalo at New York Giants. I know this is going to be hard for you, Dylan. Your favorite team against one of the best teams in the league.
Giants all the way.
I'm actually going to go with the Giants. I do not believe Buffalo can stop them this week. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh now. I've been intent on getting Pittsburgh to lose it week after week because I just don't like the Steelers at all. And if I make any Steelers fans mad, I do not apologize. I hate the Steelers. But I'm going to go with the Steelers. Jacksonville just sucks this year.
Yeah, Steelers all the way.
I mean, they're
going to beast over
Pittsburgh, they're not doing as good as they usually do, but it's not like they're doing terrible.
Yeah.
So
they murdered last week.
They did. They just murdered.
Hopefully they can do it again.
Philadelphia at Washington. Philadelphia is doing terrible, but
so is
Washington is not a good team. Dream team, and I say that with quotations, dream team against one of also not a very good team. Their quarterback, Rex Grossman, is trying to run for comeback player of the year, and he's doing okay. But actually, I don't see Washington winning this game at all.
I don't either.
Philadelphia has some good secondary that Rex Grossman just can't get past.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
Yeah, me too.
Houston at Baltimore. Now this really makes me mad because I'm a huge Houston Texans fan. It's not my favorite team, but I do love the Houston Texans. Arian Foster, just probably one of the best running backs I've ever seen. Baltimore, the defense is just impossible to get by. But then you look at Houston's defense, and they don't really have that many people that can stop an offense with Joe Flacco and Derek Mason and Ray Rice. So I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Baltimore all the way because you can't get past Ray Lewis.
You can, and then I don't see it happening. Arian Foster is a really good running back, but with a defense like Baltimore, I don't see it. Cleveland at Oakland. Cleveland terrible. Oakland's actually having an okay season. I'm pretty sure me and Dylan are both going to go against Cleveland no matter who they play. So Oakland is my pick.
Raiders. I agree.
Dallas Cowboys at New England Patriots.
New England, because I do not like Dallas Cowboys.
I can't stand the Cowboys.
Romo is a baby. So, New England.
I'm going with New England as well. Dallas blew the lead against Detroit. They had a huge lead and let the Lions come back, but I think that was mainly Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson more than it was the Dallas defense. They just had a really good comeback. But nonetheless, New England, no doubt. New Orleans Saints at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, here's what's weird. The Buccaneers are having a good season. 4-1, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I believe they are 4-1. New Orleans, as always, having a good year. Past Super Bowl champions. But, just like every other time, I don't see Tampa Bay beating New Orleans.
New Orleans,
I'm going to go with the Saints.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings at Chicago Bears. Now, Chicago has won two games all season. Minnesota's won one. So any other year, this would be an easy decision to make because Chicago is always a powerhouse and Minnesota sucks. But this year, it's actually not that much of an easy choice. I mean, still, I'm going to go with Chicago because I really don't see Minnesota's just terrible. But it's still not as easy of a choice as it used to be. So I'm going to go with the Bears. And Dylan?
Chicago.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely Chicago.
I think Forte was going to run all over the defense.
Put in Christian Ponder. Donovan McNabb is not getting it done. Put the rookie. You don't draft a rookie in the first round and not play him.
Yeah.
You got to give him a chance sometime. So, yeah, we're going to go with Chicago. Miami at New York Jets. Now, the Jets and the Dolphins are both kind of bad. But I'm going with the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets too because I do not think the Jets' coach is going to let them lose another game.
Definitely, especially not to the Dolphins.
They had it rough last week against the Patriots. I think it was the Patriots. But I think they'll get the job done this week.
And Cody texted me his picks from he texted me to him earlier today. He's going with the Falcons over the Panthers, the Bengals over the Colts, the Lions over the 49ers, the Packers over the Rams, the Giants over the Bills, the Steelers over the Jaguars, Washington over Philadelphia, Baltimore over Houston, Oakland over Cleveland, New England over Dallas, New Orleans over Tampa Bay, Chicago over Minnesota, and Miami over the Jets. That shocked me too. Dylan just jumped up off the bed and said, "What?" He picked the Dolphins. If he gets this right, I'm actually going to give him 2 wins because that's going to be an upset of the ages. No, I'll give him 3 wins because I don't think the Dolphins can win. But yeah, this is the Nathan Blankenship here with Dylan signing out.
Swag.
Say it again.
Swag.
We will see you next time. Deuces.